In contrast to the attitude of the rich who aggregated as much as they could, the peasant attitude was what anthropologists called the view of limited good. For peasants, everything in life is limited. Gold, honor, truth, strength, land, semen, everything. Limited. There is only so much of it. And by it, anthropologists don't mean just limited goods, but limited good. This means that according to ancient Middle Eastern peasants, and the whole Bible, by the way, that not only are material goods limited, but things like love are considered limited also. According to the Bible, there's only so much love. That's why a mother, Abraham, has only one blessing to give. One of the two sons. Friendship, health, well-being, semen, sheep, manliness, kindness, wisdom, respect, prestige, all of the good things in life are limited and have already been distributed at the beginning of creation, and there is no more to come. If someone gets more, someone else has to get less. Zero-sum game, folks. That's how the Bible sees good. Do you understand? Yes, that's how it is. If I lose a sheep, okay, I got to spend 10 times what that animal is worth, proving to okay, if I lose a sheep, then I find the same sheep. Nobody believes I found that sheep because I lost it, it's gone. I must have stolen it from somebody else. So now I have to spend 10 times what that sheep is worth, throwing a party to prove to you, hey, no, this was my sheep, right? Right? We're all I guess, right? If I lose one coin, I have to spend like 25,000 times what that coin's worth, throwing a party, showing everybody, no, I didn't, when I refound it, I didn't steal this coin. This is the same coin. Does that sound familiar? Luke chapter 15. Life is seen as a zero-sum game in the Bible. Anthropologists are convinced that this biblical view of limited good originated with peasants living off the land. Land is clearly a limited good, Americans. There's only so much of it, Americans. It's already been distributed, Americans, and you can't get any more unless somebody gets less. Peasants reason from that experience to everything in life. So their view of limited good meant that anybody who got richer demanded that somebody else got poorer. The result of this is the view of limited good on early Christianity was something very, very startling. Consider St. Jerome. Every rich person is either a thief or an heir of a thief. Let's read that one. Let's read that one in Mass. Let's read that quote. You won't do that. No way. Because they'll be bolting for the exits.
Wow.
What does Jerome mean by every rich person is either a thief or an heir of a thief? He's reflecting on the Old Testament where the God of Israel distributed the land equally to every family. Remember? He distributed the land equally to every family. There, God reminds the people that they don't own the land. God does. The people of Israel have use of the land, but they don't own it. God owns the land. This means that the land could not be bought and sold in ancient Israel. You could sell the produce of the land, but not the land itself. This meant that no one could be driven off the land. Everyone had an equal share and an equal opportunity. This was Torah, the word and instruction and law of God.
Read that one in Mass.
Right. Yes, Begonia.
Indians believe so looked down upon, but that's what it means to.
I'm sorry?
Now a usury is so looked down upon.
Absolutely. It's making money. Aristotle says it's money doing unnatural things, contrary to nature. Money isn't supposed to make money. Money doesn't exist for itself, by the way. Economies don't exist for themselves. That sounds like I heard that somewhere. What is that? Pope Francis, right, the communist. Oh, no. Pope John Paul II said that too. And Pope Benedict. We got a long tradition with that, going back to Rerum Novarum. I don't think he's a communist, folks. And of course, Israel never followed the Torah here. You have the Torah, but then you have there's always what you say and what you do. And in the Middle East, in the Mediterranean world, that's how it is. You say one thing and you do something completely different. That's very Mediterranean. Isaiah 5 verse 8. Ah, those who join house to house, who connect field with field, until no space remains and you alone dwell in the midst of the land, the greedy are seen as violating the Torah. House to house and land to land. You're stacking up, you're buying people's ancestral lands, like these greedy elite bastards did. In Jesus' day, the peasant belief in the Torah still existed, but not among the elites. The peasants believed that God had given them the land. They believed that those who took away the land were violating the law of God. That's what the peasants, like Jesus, believed. So returning to Jerome, every rich person is either a thief or an heir of a thief. What Jerome is getting at is that if you aggregate your land to get more, you took it from someone to whom God had given it. You have therefore violated the scriptures. Hence, either you did it, which makes you the thief, or you inherited it from your father, in which case he was the thief. In either way, there is theft.